Wow, I love your necklaces. Wait a second, I have the same ones. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that we don't know the girl from the show, Kiara, we don't know if her necklaces are made of beads or embroidery thread or whatever, so we thought that this looked pretty similar and just as nice, and it uses all household materials that most people have. Okay, so here we are outside. I'm going to get started on making the necklace, or I'm going to be making an anklet. So you start by taking some yarn, it's just plain old yarn, and then if you want to make a necklace, all you do is wrap it around your neck to be the length that you want, maybe a little bit longer than that, and then you take that and double it over and cut it there. Just so you know, guys, if there's extra, that's perfect because it'll, you don't want to have to run out and then not be able to tie it at the end. And then just do that same thing, or you can just take the first one you made and measure out a second. So then make a loop at the end, and however long you want it to be, tie a knot at the bottom. Just loop it around. I'm sure all you guys know how to tie a knot, and then tie it tight where you want the loop to end. Okay, then the next thing you have to do is choose your colors, and as you can see, in my opinion, this thing is pretty ugly, so make sure your colors look nice together. I always recommend having some lighter and some darker colors because then it just ends up looking nicer and the colors won't blend together as much. You can choose whatever colors you want, but if you're doing less, I recommend doing 2 strings of each color, but if you're doing a bunch of colors, then you only have to make 1 length of each. Your colors need to be quadruple the length of whatever you're making the piece of jewelry for. So I need to wrap it around my ankle 4 times so that you have enough to wrap it around completely. And again, having extra is perfectly fine. It makes it much easier. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is find the middle of all your embroidery thread. And it's easier if you have your yarn taped at the loop and just below the knot. And I wasn't thinking it through, but you should tape it after you do this. But you slide the embroidery thread underneath the yarn and then tie it in a knot right above the knot you made in the yarn. Just so you guys know, it always looks better if each section of color is different lengths, as you can see here and in Kiara's necklace, because it's more balanced. Okay, so I already got my anklet started, but the way you wrap is you take the two colors that you want to do, so it's the same color, both strings, and then you take it and wrap it around and let go of the previous string you were using. So be patient, and after practice you'll get the hang of it. Okay, so just to reiterate, if you want to switch colors, you hold on to the colors that you were previously using with your thumb and pointer finger, and then grab onto the 2 colors you want to use next. So I'm going to use yellow, and then take them out and start wrapping around the last color you used and all the others. Okay, so we had to move inside because it got too cold outside, but I just wanted to show you guys how to do a cool crisscross design on it. So you have to take out the color that you want to do the crisscross with and the color that you want the base color to be, and you have to start wrapping the base color around all the other ones without going over the crisscross color. So make sure that you keep that out of the way. So now you separate the 2 pieces that you're gonna crisscross with, and you just start crisscrossing. If you want to do a cool swirly design where there are 2 colors swirled together, then all you have to do is take 1 of each color and then just repeat the same process as you do normally. So just keep wrapping. So once you think you want to finish it, all you do is take it, twist it to make sure that all the strings are together. All you do is just tie a knot. This sure is easier if the strings are longer though.